Hey guys, Mike with A&M here. Today we had kind of a tragedy happen. So I had just bought this truck. I got it from a customer that I was doing work for, and I took it to get tires changed. They had mud tires on it. Now I got these standard tires on it. Look what they did at the shop at Brakes for Less. All I had them do was switch these tires out, and they put it on the lift wrong, and they absolutely destroyed this. And it's not just as easy as pounding it with a hammer, because it was lifted up. So I don't know exactly how it happened, but we'll get in here too. So there it is. I mean, I thought you could just pound it out with a hammer and that would be the end of it, but they said, you know, then you have to paint it as well because this is all gonna rust over time. At the Brakes for Less place, the guy told me he was really sorry. All you have to do is go to a place that does body work and get a quote, and then we'll send you a check. So I said, okay, well that sucks. I gotta go out of my way to go get a quote from somebody, but I'll do it because I need my truck fixed, you know? I went to a place, I got a quote. They wanted $1,060 to repair that. They were saying it's not as easy as just pounding it out because it was, you know, from the ground up, like I said earlier. And then they said to paint it and everything, $1,060. So I send that email over to the guy. He says, oh, I don't need a quote from any place. I need a quote from Maaco. That's where we go when we damage cars. So I like lost my cool on him because I was like, you didn't tell me that. You just said go anywhere. And then I called the corporate number too, and they haven't even got back to me yet. So now I got to go to Maaco. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow, is go to Maaco, and we're going to see what they are going to charge to fix this. And then hopefully I can get a check to fix this thing because I didn't ask for this damage, obviously. I just was thinking they'd put on 5 tires, you know, no problem. And it actually took me like 5 different places to even get them to put on the tires. And I was like, why? It's just 5 lug nuts, you know, like just that's my sound of them taking off the lug nut. That should be no problem. And nobody would do it. And then these people were like, yeah, no problem, we'll do it. And they damaged the whole vehicle. So it's just one of those things. But now I'm gonna go to Maaco and see what they charge. All right, so I was on my way to go to Maaco and get another estimate, but then I realized that's just a waste of my time. So I actually called the corporate number for Brakes for Less and talked to a guy there, and they're actually sending out the check. So I should have the check in a couple days. They had no problem. So I'm gonna get $1,059 for that. So that's really cool because even though it kind of sucked that they damaged my truck, I only bought that truck for 1,500 bucks. I can't beat that. It actually doesn't affect how it drives or anything. It's just like a cosmetic issue. So that was kind of a blessing in disguise because I'd rather just have the $1,000, but obviously pulling up to jobs and stuff now, it looks a little crappier, but it's a junk truck at the end of the day. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you, but if it does and it happens to one of your crappy trucks, it could be a nice little extra check. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and hopefully I don't have any more damage to any of my vehicles, but have a good one.